First, Uncle Moose needs the hat on. Okay, my friends, we are at the airport. Check it out. That is what the queue looks like. 6 out of 10, 1 out of 5, 1 out of 5. It is 8:30 in the morning. Now, the important thing to note here is I have a dentist appointment at 10 o'clock. Hence why I only have 30 minutes. Meaning I can take someone about 30 minutes away, about 20 miles, so I can make it to my dentist appointment at 10 o'clock. So we're going to leave this thing on in the background. I'm going to talk to you, and we're going to wait here until we get a decent ride. So first tip. Notice that Uber X is 6 out of 10, Comfort is 1 out of 5, Uber XL is 1 out of 5. I want you to pay attention to this. Uber does not like giving us Uber XL rides anymore. This is the lowest opportunity you're going to get. Comfort, no problem. Uber X, no problem. Okay, remember that. That's my first tip to you. Second tip is, if you notice, I've only done one passenger today for $27. Probably not going to get a tip, because you can tell if a person's in the car, you have a conversation, and you're able to communicate and, make them happy, they'll give you a tip. No problem. While we're waiting, let's go over what I did yesterday. Actually, not yesterday. Let me show you. Over here, you're going to notice $337, right? That basically means this day right here was the best day I had. So can you guess if I was in Los Angeles or somewhere else? Because on a Wednesday to make $337 is very rare. But I'll let you think about it while I show you the details. All good. I'm not hiding anything. So on Wednesday, I was online for 12 hours. Active for 8.5. That's really good. That means I was hustling the whole time. And I did a total of 8 trips. So let's do the math. 337 divided by 8 trips. So I basically made $42 per passenger. That's good, because if an average trip took an hour, I was able to make at least $42 an hour. That's good. Okay. Let's look at the active hours, 8.5 hours active. So this is what Uber pays you for, right? 337 divided by 8.5. 337 divided by 8.5. I hope I'm doing it right. My math is kind of old. Okay, so according to Uber, I am making around $39 or $40 an hour. Makes sense, because my way of doing it is slightly different. It shows I made a little bit more. Now, let's see how much I made total according to the online hours, which is 12 hours and 15 minutes. So that'll be 12.25. Okay, let's do that. 337 divided by 12.25. I hope I did the math right. 27. So realistically, on Wednesday, I made around $27 an hour for the amount of time I spent. Now, if you take the gas out, which is around 70, 80 bucks, the income goes down. But that kind of shows you a little bit of my range, right? Between $27 to $39 to $42 is what I made on a Wednesday. Now let's look at what I did on Thursday. 13 hours online to make $209 and active for 7.5. So active around similar time, online a little bit longer. 6 trips, which is less. Let's do the math. 209 divided by 6. According to my technique, I was making around $34 per passenger. That's not bad. For me, that's about an hour's worth of time. 42 is obviously better, but 34 is not bad. 209 divided by 7.5, okay. 209 divided by 7. Oh, shit. Sorry. I need to get a new tripod. 27. Okay, so according to Uber, I made 27 an hour. According to my ratio, I made around 34. Let's do the hard one. 13.5. Oh no, did I do it wrong? Shoot. 209 divided by 13.5 hours. Ouch. So about $15 an hour. And I didn't talk about my deductibles and gas and food and coffee and all that fun stuff. And now that is hard. So what can we learn from this? One day we made $337. Another day we made $209. And you know, if you look at it on Tuesday, I made 79. And Tuesday is kind of cool because I just was on for a little bit in the evening just to make a little bit of gas money. I drove all day for relocating from my old place to new place. And $80 is basically how much gas I put in. Now Monday was another good day, $223, 10 hours online, 7 hours active. So it looks like my active hours are going up. My online hours are the same, between 10 to 13, maybe 14 hours a day. And what's my overall earnings? So for the whole week, I've done $877. Now let's do the math on this. 877 divided by 25 trips. 877 divided by 25 trips. That gives me 35. Okay, that's good. That means per passenger, I'm averaging for the whole week around $35. That's about an hour's worth of time for me. Let's do the next one. 877 divided by 26 or 27. That's actually the same, right? 26 or 27 active hours, 25 trips, so we don't need to do that. So let's do 877 divided by 42 hours. 877 divided by 42 hours. So according to the real time that I'm online sitting and waiting, I'm averaging around 20 hours, $20 per hour for the whole time I'm active, right? If you have questions, you can ask me in the comments below. This is just me making a quick 5-10 minute video. Well, it's already 7 minutes long. And just explaining to you, look, I'm sitting here. I'm literally waiting for Uber to give me a ride. Now, there's no more flights coming in, right? And I have to be at the dentist by 10 o'clock. So my window is down. Now I have 1 hour and 20 minutes, which means maybe I can only do 20 minutes out. And if I can go towards the dentist, that would be ideal. So while I'm waiting, we're still talking, okay? Now, what was I going to show you? I was going to show you one more thing. Okay, you're going to ask me questions so I can teach you my style of driving. Oh, yeah, let's do this. Let's go to Wednesday and look at how I made that $337, right? And I'll put my face over here. Okay, so down here is the first passenger, okay? And we're gonna go up this way. So first passenger, first thing to note is 6:30 in the morning. And I got paid, oh my God, this is horrendous. $48 to go hour and a half to go 80 miles. So 80 miles, Uber should have paid me $80, okay? I got paid, let's say 50, so that means Uber took $30 out of what I used to get paid. Now the passenger told me that he paid $84 or $90 roughly. So essentially Uber's taking 55%. We're getting around 45%. All right. Where was it? I was in Cherry Valley Lakes, and I was able to pick up this passenger right when I turned on the app when I got gas. So that's kind of cool. And I took it for $50 because it was going to put me in Orange County. Sorry. I took it because it was going to put me in Palm Springs. That's the secret. First ride for $50 was from Jurupa Valley to Palm Springs. A guy was going out for jury duty and he was going to make $300 that day. And he spent $100 on his Uber ride. I was trying to tell him, bro, the numbers don't match up. They're paying you $300, you paid $100 for Uber, you're gonna pay $100 back, and then you are gonna make $100 in your pocket. I don't know, whatever. Okay, let's look at number 2. At 8:29, I got a passenger for $37. It's an Uber X. Now this is good. Look, $37 for 36 minutes to go 20 miles. So where I dropped that person, I got a ride all the way back to the airport, which is Palm Springs International Airport. Now that's really good ratio. For 36 minutes, you get $37. That's $1 per minute. And you only did 20 miles, which is awesome, okay? But here's the cool thing. That passenger told me, hey, there's a convention that just finished and there's a lot of people waiting over there in La Quinta. And I was like, are you serious? He's like, yep, I was like, okay. So look at what I did on my next ride. Because the passenger told me that there's more people waiting at the last resort where I got $37, at the airport, I said no to everybody else, and I took a small, this was actually $18 because he gave me a tip. I took an $18 ride for $23, Uber X, 42 minutes, 20 miles. Yes, I lost money a little bit because 20 miles, 42 minutes for $23, or actually $18 because he gave me a tip. But earlier I did the same thing. Look, 20 miles for around 36 minutes for $37, right? They're all Uber X. So here, this one started at the airport. This one started at the airport, hence I got double, almost double pay. This one started in La Quinta to the airport, so I don't get the fees that are built up at the airport that are a little bit extra. No problem. Then, when I was dropping this person off in La Quinta, that's supposed to spell La Quinta, this ride came in while I was driving for Uber Comfort, and it was back from La Quinta to go back to Palm Springs Airport. So this is what I call boomerang rides. One ride from airport to La Quinta, then from La Quinta to the airport back to La Quinta, and then check this out. This $70 ride for 78 miles. Oh my God, these Asian people didn't give me a tip. Chinese people, just so you know. Chinese people, you don't tip. Indian people, you don't tip. Pakistani people, you don't tip. I know, I keep track of everything. $70 to go 78 miles at 11 o'clock. That was the money ride. That was a cherry ride of the day. Because at that time, all the other drivers wanted to stay in Palm Springs and do the La Quinta to the airport, La Quinta to the airport, La Quinta to the airport. I didn't. I was like, $70, Chino, let's go. Because I live close to Chino. I can go visit my family. Well, my family's not really talking to me right now. They're mad at me. But my point is, I took that $70 ride. I ended up in Chino. And that's where I realized, okay, money's going to be good. Let's do the math. 50 plus 40 is 90, plus 20, 110, plus 30, 140, plus 70. That's around 210. So when I realized I've already made $210 around 2 o'clock, I was like, dude, this is going to be an easy day. We can easily hit $300, right? So the last few rides were nice and easy. $21, I don't remember exactly where I was. And if I click on it, it'll show the address, and I don't want to do that. But I'm pretty sure I ended up going a little bit towards Los Angeles. I don't exactly remember. Shoot, I don't want to click on it. So I apologize. But look, I took $21, then I took $32, and I took a 77 Uber XL ride. Okay, here's another money. Okay, so the two cherry-picked rides are this one and this one. Look, this one paid me 35 miles for 50 minutes, $77. And I don't think there's any tip included. And as you can see, by 6 o'clock at night, I'm done. So if I started at 6 in the morning, I ended at 6 at night, and you add all that up, you basically get $337. Sorry guys, this video got very long, but look, I gave you a hint that I didn't drive in Los Angeles. I went from Jurupa Valley, Riverside to Palm Desert, Palm Springs, La Quinta, and then I did some boomerang rides back and forth. Then I ended up back all the way. Oh, $5. No, we're not going to do that. It's not even worth it. But here's the good news. Now, I was talking to you for about 14 minutes. Now you're seeing the rides pop up in the background, and I'm going to end this video because I want to pick up the next passenger and start a new fresh video for you. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you found this valuable. It doesn't cost you anything to like. It doesn't cost you anything to share this video. And me as an influencer and a YouTuber and an Uber driver, the only way I can help you and make more videos like this is if my channel goes viral. I swear to you, I don't want any advertisers. I don't want any sponsors. I would love to have some, but right now I'm just thinking, like, how can I bring you value? How can I teach you to make money? And look, if you can learn to make money like this and be abundant, let's go back here. $337 in 12 hours. If you can learn to do that based on the notes and little videos that I'm creating, mission accomplished. Because Come on, look at that smile, dude. 1,618. I think that's my PR for the year. That's the most I've made in 1 week for a whole year. And keep in mind, look, 46 trips. Let's do the math on that and they'll end the video. 1,618 divided by 46. And by the way, this phone can do this too. 1,618. Here you go. Let's do it like this. 1,618. Hey, divided by, okay, we'll do the 88 hours online first. According to that, oh God, $18 an hour based on how many hours I worked. Okay, let's do my math. 1,618. Sorry, this is Uber's math. What is this? $5? No, hell no. I'm not doing $5. Look at that. 4 miles away at the train station to take somebody. No, we're going to wait for something better. But let me finish this real fast. Divided by 43. So according to Uber, I was making around $37 an hour. And that actually makes sense based on what Uber's saying. And if you look at the way I like to drive, 46 trips, that's similar. I think I made a little bit less. So Uber was paying me a little bit more. So if you go $1,618 divided by 46 trips, I made $35 per trip. That's pretty cool. I'm ending the video, guys. Hell no. All right, this video is over. Hey, this is a raw video. Oh, $15 West Covina. Let's go. Oh, good. There's no address. Okay, there you go. This is even better to finish it. Do I get it? Do I get it? South Glendora. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Yes! And there's no address. It's not showing anything. Perfect. I can keep this video.